Let's talk a little now about keywords and marketing. How will you use your keywords in your marketing efforts? Well, firstly, you build websites based around your keywords. This could be either your own domains or Squidoo lenses, hub pages, or any of the other Web 2.0 properties. So you take, now for Web 2.0 property, you'd do one thing. What you would do is each Squidoo lens, for example, would be based around a single keyword. So if my keyword is natural weight loss program, that would be the sole focus of that Squidoo lens. Now if I had a website, I may create a domain all about natural weight loss programs, or I may just create a number of articles or pages on my main domain, my weight loss domain, about natural weight loss programs. So that's how you build your websites around them. Each page on your website is based around a single keyword using LSI. Now we talked about LSI very recently, so I want you to make sure you take that into account. Now this means that my page would be called natural weight loss programs.html, for example, you know, on my weightlossprograms.com domain. So you have your keywords pretty much everywhere you can, because Google does look at the domain name and the name of the page in order to make sure that they are relevant. Now your domain name should include your keyword. Now this can be a little bit tricky, but if you're creative and a bit patient, then it's not that difficult at all. A friend of mine a couple of months ago said to me, "Oh, I want to get into the golf niche, but all the good domain names are gone." I sat down, and within 10 minutes I'd come up with 20 decent domain names. All you've got to do is think around the subject. You know, you think about weight loss, well, weightloss.com's gone. Naturalweightlossprograms.com has gone. But what about naturalweightlossprogramreviews.com, naturalweightlasssecrets.com, natural weight loss tips, you know, natural weight loss secrets for you, you know, natural weight loss program reviews, yeah, programs described. You know, there's lots of potential. You've just got to think outside the box. Now sometimes, you know, you're going to struggle. You may not find something with a .com. If you don't find a .com, well, I'd recommend you look at .info or maybe .net. I wouldn't recommend you look for anything else unless you're targeting a specific country. Now if I was going to focus my efforts on Australia, I'd use the Australia extension .co.au, I think it is, for Australia, or .com.au or something like that. So your domain names need to include your keyword, but you want a .com one, or if you can't get .com, .info or .net. Your articles are written around your keyword. We're aiming for, as I said previously, keyword density of between 1 and 3%. So this means that in every 100 words, your keyword appears 1 to 3 times. So that's a keyword density of 1 to 3%. So that's what you need to do. Your backlinks as well are all based around your keywords. So if I'm blog commenting, my keywords are my links to my website. If I'm creating a site on Squidoo, my keywords in the articles on Squidoo's are links to my website. So that's how you build this up and you create, you know, good quality content. And all of this works together to get you ranking well for your chosen keywords. And what you need to do is make sure that all your activities online are focused on your keywords. And that makes sure that you get a good ranking. You know, whenever you do anything, if you go into Yahoo Answers and you're writing an answer, think about your keywords, include them in the answer, but include them naturally. If you've got to shoehorn them in so someone goes, yeah, that doesn't make sense, not worth using them. They've got to make sense. But make sure all your activities are focused on your keywords online, and you'll start ranking well very, very quickly. Now, when it comes to ranking for any keyword, be prepared to do a little often rather than a lot once. Now, some people sit down and say, right, I'm going to get my site ranking for whatever keyword today. And they'll do their article marketing and whatever and say, right, that's it. And off they go. They never touch it again. My preferred approach is I'll just submit an article a day to the directories. I'll do, you know, half an hour on Yahoo Answers. I'll do some directory submissions, that sort of thing. I just do a little bit every single day, or sometimes if I'm doing a lot of sites, maybe every other day, or I'll outsource it. I'll pay somebody to do it, get someone off Craigslist or something like that. But that's what you need to do. A little often will get you a much better result than a lot once, because a little often will keep you, keep pushing you up. The search engines love sites that are regularly updated and regularly have new links coming into it. If you leave your site static and nothing happens to it for a year to 2 years, it's just going to slowly creep down the search engines eventually as other sites start to outrank it. Now, ranking for your keywords is a continuous process. Going to be honest with you here. It's not a case of set and forget and think, right, that's it, I'm going to put my feet up. It's continued work. There's going to be new competitors. There's always going to be other sites doing work, and you've got to stay one ahead of them. So once you're ranking high, keep the work up. Don't feel you can sit on your laurels and say, I don't need to bother anymore, because someone's going to come along and knock you off, and they are going to beat you, and you'll go down the search engines. So it's a continuous process. I mean, the other thing to do if you've got a lot of websites, one of the things I tend to do with new sites, I update them every day for 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer. Update them 2 to 3 times a day. But after that, they go into what I call the maintenance cycle, and I have quite a few sites. So what I do is I rotate adding new content. So for example, on Monday, 10 of my sites get new content. On Tuesday, a different 10 sites. On Wednesday, a different 10 sites. On Thursday, a different 10 sites. On Friday, a different 10 sites. Weekend, I take off. Monday, back to beginning. That sort of thing. Rotate it around a bit. What you want to avoid is you don't want your articles to always appear. It's 10 past 10 on a Monday. Click, there's my article. Because if it appears regularly like clockwork like that, the search engines just look at it and go, that looks a bit suspicious. It's a bit clockwork, a bit too accurate. So randomize it. Do a little, do it at odd times. I never tend to post to my blog at the same time, sort of in a week really. So I'll set it up so that it auto posts, but I'll set up odd times. I'll set it to go one at 9 o'clock in the morning, one at 3:33 in the afternoon, and the other at 11:12 at night. That sort of thing. So it's completely random. So that way, spreading it out and randomizing it makes it look a little bit more natural. But if every day you've got a WordPress blog and you set it so that at 10 past 11 in the morning a new article appears, the search engines are very soon going to go, that's a bit suspicious. So you want to make things look really natural and trying to take out any artificiality at all. Now what you may find is that some of your long tail keywords get just a little bit too competitive. Now if you're ahead of the crowd, you're ranking high for it, it doesn't matter, does it? But if you're lower down the search engines, it's going to be a problem. So sometimes you may need to look for new keywords, which is fine. Just find new ones, do a bit more keyword research, rank yourself well for them. But remember, if you're writing naturally, you're going to get yourself ranking better for many different keywords. Now you'll see when you look at your site some of the keywords that you rank for, you can sit there and go, wow, I never thought of that one. And that's just pure natural keyword ranking. So writing naturally is going to do you a lot more favors than trying to write unnaturally for certain keywords. Writing naturally will get you a lot more rankings in the search engines, a lot more relevance for keywords, as I said, that you never even thought of. And that's really how you use your keywords in your marketing. They're very important and they need to be your prime focus in pretty much everything you do.